So, fast forward to one of our mutual friends, Bethany. She's also coming to the wedding. She would have like this end of the year like barbecue.
You know, friend Bethany was actually having a barbecue at her house.
And this year I told her I didn't need a ride because I didn't drive.
And she was telling me that, you know, she needed me to give a friend a ride and things like that. And I said, okay, you know, it was never an issue.
Jenner is actually coming in your direction, so do you mind if he picks you up? And I was like, oh, no, not him. And she was like, what? And I was just like, no, I need a ride, but not from him. Oh, she was like, I don't understand. And I was just like, because I love him.
Like, I couldn't give that person a ride. And I was like, wait, what? Why? Like, what happened? And turns out it was Nakia. And apparently Nakia had a really big crush on me.
And then she was like, what? And I was like, I have the biggest crush on him. I can't be in a car with him alone. Like, I won't, because I kept thinking about, I said PTSD, my freshman year in the SAC, but this wasn't like a crush for me. This was like the love of my life. He was the standard, so.
I think that same year at Spring Fling, her friend Taisha, once again, came by and told me that, like, hey, like, if you ever got a chance or whatever, right, like, give my girl a chance, I was like, okay.
Barbecue, having a good time, Jenner arrives and he's like, hey, how are you? And he comes up to me, like, hey, and I'm like, hey, because this is what we do. Like I said, we've seen each other throughout the years. I never get too close. Like, can I get a hug? And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I give him a hug. I'm like, hey, what's up? Friend. Like, we're all having a good time. And throughout the night, I just, looking back at it now, like Jenner would just, just coming up to me, saying hello, just having conversations with me. But I kept them short, kept them brief, because I'm around people. And the condition has, I didn't want it to get more severe than it had to. Anyway, it was time to go, and the guy that gave me a ride, yeah, like I'm about to go up to him to be like, hey, you ready? Because I'm getting kind of tired. But if you still wanted to, stay, I was down with that too. And as I'm like walking towards him, I see Jenner and him like talking, and they both like turn around. It's like, oh, actually Jenner is going in your direction. So
we got to the barbecue and things like that. I was able to give her a ride home.
Just tell myself, like, just be normal. Don't be mute. Don't talk too much. I just ramble.
I was able to give her a ride home, and on the ride home, I guess she said she was nervous, but
driving in his car, I just tucked some napkins under here.
But like, we had a pretty good conversation.
I rambled about nothing. I was like, so you're from Africa? Oh my God, let me talk about Africa, blah, 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 blah. It was just like a lot.
And, we were able to speak and, kind of connect on, a few different things. And it wasn't until like years later when I was really trying to like, see about her.